the
I
Elfies.
don't like this music.
And we're back with another visual novel.
It's an intersection of the best things on our channel: horror and visual novel.
It is called In Blood. This is currently just the demo. We were contacted by one of the creators who asked us to spread their game around. It looks really cool, and we were happy to do it.
Kickstarter coming in July.
Which is like
Or now.
So we'll try to get the link when we put this out there. We should hopefully have a link then.
Yeah, or
And we'll have
as soon
all the
as
links to the game so you guys can get the demo and try it out. It looks really cool. We're excited.
yeah, it says horror game right there.
Oh, my bad.
Well, you know what?
And romance.
It
See,
is
I
rom-
was telling you. So, intersection of all the things we do on this channel.
It's true.
And the music sounds
This
good
is like the
already.
game that finally puts it all together.
Yeah, like
right?
One out of all of us is scared of the music, so it's.
We were voting on who to go for earlier. I chose the dude with horns.
Oh yeah, Burke's
I
here.
now see in the picture they provided, there's a unicorn. I want to go for that one.
I
He
think
looks
it's him.
really weird. I don't like him. I'm going for the.
No, I think the unicorn's that one. Oh wait, no.
I'm going for the Shishomaru one.
I don't know. I think this guy looks pretty hot.
I think they're all
Right?
Actually, besides
That's
him.
right.
Wait,
Oh,
wait, the
unicorn's
white
the
hair?
best.
Oh. What? You know what? They all look good. Okay,
You
we'll
know
see.
what? We'll see.
Anyway.
They all look pretty
Let's
sick.
get into it.
Yes.
All
I'm
right.
scared.
Do you have to click past this? Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, content warning. Yeah. You can read that.
It was another cold
Oh
night.
God. Okay.
The wind blew through the trees, whipping the branches, pulling the dead leaves down. And I was drunk, so this is a normal day for me.
Oh yeah.
I don't hear
it's
any
kinda
voice. Wasn't this a voice?
Well, maybe because this is just narration.
Oh,
Too drunk to
you're
fill
right.
the jail, too drunk to fret over taking the wooden shortcut to delay so late at night. I don't know how to read. Too drunk,
She
too
said
angry,
that
I
so
just
earlier.
don't care.
Right? Isn't it hard to read when it's like on it?
Several months ago, or shit, hasn't been a year, my brother's been slaughtered. And now his killers
By the
are
way,
free.
we're sober.
Our brother was
Actually,
slaughtered and his killers.
They get to walk around, drink, and fuck, and get away with all their Are they fucking, or
Just
is
keep
he saying
going. Just keep going.
And their bullshit while my brother's ashes get dusty on a mantle, scatter them somewhere, please. I would have liked to make them pay for what they did. I went to the police, and they did nothing.
Sounds
As
about right.
usual, I tried to rally the
ACAB.
town, and nobody cared. But nobody
ACAB.
cared. And I hurt some politicians, but they didn't respond. If you're talking about
Right.
demons, I don't think anybody's gonna care. I prayed, but not even God would see that justice was carried out.
I can't wait to see this person and they're like
Liquor
a twink.
helps.
I'm pretty sure it's a girl.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like the Wattpad looking chick in there.
I had to use all of my senses to stay on my feet as I staggered down the path, thinking where I stepped kept my mind off of other things.
Oh
This
my
really hurts
God.
my throat. It was
You
a
don't have
small
to do
hiking
your
Shit.
trail.
Well, can you like high pitch it a little bit?
I had taken several times. I cannot easily get from the bar
That's
to
not
my
what I meant.
apartment. Oh, what did you mean then?
Yeah, like
You
that.
sound like a demented leprechaun.
Is that Kevin?
I'm
Call me
so-
Kevin. Is that you?
I'm so sorry to the person who asked us to play this game. We've already.
I don't know who I am.
You're that
You're
chick
the main
right there.
You're that brunette.
Oh, is it a woman?
Yes.
Yeah.
So without walking the nosy bright streets.
The dark voices with like her voice in her head when she talks is like, hey.
Hi.
It was short. It was a short walk to the crossroads, marked by the old sign, left towards my apartment complex, and right to go deeper into the woods. I stopped and stared down at it.
This is a.
The wood looked like
Scary
it was
path
starting to
to take
rot.
home.
Oh my god. And it stood alone, untinted in the
Oh my
darkness.
God.
If for somehow you talking
I s-
makes me want to go to the bathroom even more.
It's probably because you don't want to be in my company.
Yeah.
But something caught my
You're back.
foot, and the
Keep
ground
going.
suddenly rushed to meet my face.
Oh God.
Jeez.
Chair to the neck.
Fuck.
Are you gonna?
Eleadora?
Are you gonna voice her?
Eleadora?
Fuck.
I guess so. He's already done the other
Oh,
part.
sorry.
I mean, you
Wait,
can.
who was narrating?
Her. It's in
It
her
was her
mind.
thoughts.
Oh. So who wants to be like her vocal voice? Because that's her internal monologue.
Okay, I can be her vocals if you don't want to do the whole. Okay. Fuck.
I reached out to stop my fall. I cut my palm on something.
I did
hissed
that.
and sat up looking over at it. A shattered bottle left near the back. It was
Ooh.
probably you because you drink all the time.
I do know from prior experience a few weeks ago that hurts.
And now sitting in the dirt, bleeding and hurt. It hurt. I chewed my lip and tried not to think about it. To think of anything. But, oh my god, she has a lot of internal monologue.
Oh, she's drunk.
I mean, this is like visual novels, man.
Apparently I just don't play a lot of visual novels.
Obviously
So the awful sat in, she got cold, and now her hand hurt.
Oh, damn.
This was all their fault. I don't take any responsibility for my actions.
I wish I could make those fuckers pay.
She kind of looks like a werewolf.
That's it. My voice sounded so weak, but the one in my mind sounded so raw. I breathed in and out. I crushed my hand against my chest, considering getting back up. Yes, on my feet. I can't do the voice anymore. It hurts
That's
so
okay.
much.
You don't have to.
Thank you. Things around me felt quiet. I felt weird, an energy flowing behind me. Building behind me? Below me. In the earth, I glanced down, still slow from the alcohol, and froze in terror.
Uh-oh.
We're going to hell.
The ground started to pulse as if something or some things were moving under the surface. I thought, snake?
Snake?
Snake. I tried to jump up on my feet.
The earth is moving and you think snake?
But then a voice whispered directly in my ear. A voice unlike any voice I've ever heard before.
Hey, little mama, let me whisper in here.
The men who killed your brother?
Wait, I think the voice is voice acted.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Had I imagined it?
I didn't hear anything.
No, because had I imagined it, I jerked.
Oh.
Okay, wait. Wait,
No.
let's listen. Maybe the voice says something.
You want the man who killed your brother.
Oh, that's sick!
Oh my god, that's so scary.
Yo, I kind of nailed the voice though. I shuddered to continue to search around me. I saw no one. Okay, that's scaring me. I
Yeah,
knew
me
it.
too.
I saw the voice. No one could. The ground continued to. I don't know how to say that word.
Do you want someone to take over?
Wait, what?
Huh? Can you have my
To
water?
Riz? I guess, right?
Writhe.
I've
Writhe.
been
Tried
I
to
think it's
stand
Writhe.
up, but my legs wouldn't move.
She doesn't speak.
Okay. Is this some kind of sick joke?
Speaking seemed to fix the paralysis. I managed to stumble forward and get on my feet. I was about to run, and then the voice spoke again. Oh,
Ooh.
Ew.
How?
sexy.
What?
That was sexy. Perhaps I drank too much, or maybe I was losing my mind. The trees were too thin to hide someone, and I wasn't dark enough to fully obscure a body.
This man.
So
speaks
this
in
game
your
does
ear at
have
night, what you doing?
voice acting, by the way.
They spoke softly. I thought it was one dude. And so close. So whisper sweet nothings in my ear. If it wasn't for the pain in my hand, I might have convinced myself I was dreaming. The voice spoke again. It was close to my ear and sounded like a whisper. And I tried to will the creature away.
How do you want them to pay?
He's offering you free revenge, man. I say take it.
Oh wait, yo, are we hiring demons to fuck some dude up?
Ooh.
Bro.
I gritted my teeth, my heart hurting worse than my hand. This strange entity offered revenge? I bit down on my lip. Who wants to take over for a little bit?
I will.
I talked a lot.
And felt a coldness cascade down my spine as the world seemed to fall silent around me.
It's gonna hurt on your lip, though.
The woods felt so empty, and despite knowing that I should run, go home, sober up, I didn't. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, what do you want them to do to our brother? What do we want the guys who killed our brother to do?
What did the brother do?
They
He died.
slaughtered
He
our
was killed.
brother.
Oh, so we're trying to avenge his brother.
I feel like they should suffer. If they die, they don't suffer enough, you know? And
Suffer?
jail
You
ACAB.
just gossip about them a lot, though.
I want everyone to know.
I want them to suffer.
Brownies are done. I'll be right back.
I want them to suffer. I want them to know my pain.
And for this favor,
Oh, we got a plus.
Oh, we got plus with
give your
Seda.
blood.
Seda?
Oh, we got the
You
girl.
give your blood?
Oh no, bro.
Oh, it's me. As it spoke, the world around me evaporated. I could still feel the wind and hear the leaves rustle, but there was nothing but a bleak void before me. My breath and heartbeat started to grow louder and echo. It wanted my blood? Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it.
Yes.
Deal.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, he's kind of cute though.
Wait, he looks like the guy from
Narbolt?
Wait, he looks like the guy from what's it called? Undertale, like this final boss.
Oh yeah.
What,
Can I
he's-
romance him?
He's scary. Suddenly the ground exploded and the earth was ripped open. Vine shot from the depths and wrapped around my legs and arms and then pulled.
I mean, you would give a blood transfusion, right? I don't think it's any different.
He's
Well,
like,
Well, she acted like Tigger and Blood was gonna be like a.
I gasped, too panicked to scream and too focused on trying to free myself to consider what was happening. An invisible weight settled on top of me, pushing me down even as I clawed at the ground. I couldn't think straight. Was I being buried alive? What was happening? My futile attempts to fight the vines failed and the ground swallowed me, plunging me into the darkness. I wasn't falling. There was no breeze, no noise.
You missed it.
I couldn't even hear my own voice. I couldn't tell if my eyes were open or closed. Was I screaming? I could feel myself slipping out of consciousness. What have I done?
Wait, who'd we get?
Well, some giant.
We got some plus with Saya for saying that we wanted them to suffer.
And then we got kidnapped by a giant thing.
I was somewhere different now, somewhere soft but cold. I pulled the thin blanket up to my chin, but I couldn't get warm. Wait. I opened my eyes and sat up in a bed that was not mine. Ooh, what the fuck? Where am I? I pushed the blankets away and jumped out of bed. I searched the room, but I was alone. It smelled like mildew and felt damp and chilly. It had been colder when I left the bar, though.
I like the sound effects.
There was a fireplace, yeah, but it didn't provide any warmth. Just the sounds of the popping and burning with the heavy smell of smoke. There were windows, but they had been carefully boarded up.
Ooh.
I picked through the blankets. They were old and frayed. Nothing weird was in the bed, and I was wearing everything I had been wearing when I started home. I had my keys and my phone. It was in my pocket. There was no signal, and the battery was almost dead. Great.
Horror
I opened the map
voice.
app, only to have it refuse to load. I tried to make a call, but was only met with
I
silence.
mean, you did say yes to a handsome plant monster.
I glanced nervously at the door.
Monster?
Was it? Yeah.
It was like a really good.
It looked like a
bulb with
big
5
Venus
eyes.
flytrap face only.
Oh, that's sick.
Was
Like
it
that
safe
thing
to
from
venture out?
Undertale. You know the final boss in Undertale?
musical?
Oh, Rocky Horror Picture Show?
No, the other one. Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, that's what I.
It looked like that, but
Yeah.
just like the plants, like on top.
It looked like a vegan Jabba the Hutt.
Waking up in a strange, dirty, weird bedroom was what had happened last night.
You were not that drunk, girl. Don't
I
worry.
needed to think. You don't know her life. Last thing I remember was going through the old path, cutting my damn hand. I looked down and I saw that it had been carefully bandaged. I poked at it and slid the cloth to the side to see the cut. Nothing looked weird about it. Still hurt. So I cut my hand then. Heard a voice from an invisible thing, and now I'm in a weird room all alone. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Totally fine. I shook my hands nervously and tried to think. I didn't seem to be in any immediate danger. All I need to do is get the hell out of here. Maybe I just had way too much to drink.
Oh, there's like cobwebs in the room.
Really? That's what you. This is what you think?
She got drunk and bought a flight to another country.
Congratulations.
And a bad
on
Airbnb.
Romania.
I rolled my shoulders and decided to listen at the door. I took a small step, dreading to press my ear against what looked like a swollen wet wood. Ew.
Yeah,
Like
wait,
swollen wet wood. Before I could...
That has some
Oh,
serious
there was a
undertones to something
small
else.
knock.
Yeah.
I jumped back and considered getting back in bed, but it was too late. The door was opening. Oh.
Oh,
When it-
hello.
when it
That's
wa-
adorable.
When it walked through the door, I didn't know how to react.
I don't want to laugh at you.
You
That's
are
mean,
kind of-
but
well,
screaming
screaming's not much
also
better
seems
either.
mean.
I'd scream like a little bitch.
I yelped and covered my mouth to stop the scream. I didn't want to be rude.
Good.
Whoever was in the costume appeared completely indifferent to my reaction.
Costume. That's not
utterly
their
annoyed
real
at my
face?
presence. He, or was it she, was a very short bird-human-looking
I'm
creature.
Eris. No gender.
Ooh.
Oh, love that for you.
They waited, but I
Okay.
couldn't manage
Yes!
to make myself
Sweet.
speak.
I know you can understand me.
Oh.
Wait, were you?
Wow, that kind of sounds like.
I nodded. They signed and said a package
This is
I hadn't
Bert's
noticed on
final
the
final.
table.
Food. Food. Eat.
Yes. I frowned, but didn't move or say anything.
Girl, give me something to say.
They sighed again.
I'm sure you'll last long. Maybe a few days.
They turned and started to walk out the door, so I shouted to stop them.
Wait.
They turned, frowning again.
Now you speak.
I like him.
I don't know where I am.
They,
Or
them.
Oh my
I like that.
God.
Why I'm wearing that costume, or why are you wearing that costume?
Oh, this is
That seemed to make them bristle. They flexed, and the feathers on their head ruffled.
I take it back. You won't last a day.
It's not a
Oof.
costume. Please,
You struck a deal with Nyarbalta. Do you not
Nyarbalta.
remember?
Okay, sure.
A what now?
A deal with Nyarbalta.
Near Balter.
Do you truly have
You
no
know,
memory?
these
Look, I was
otherworldly
blackout drunk.
entities really should like introduce themselves.
But he's edgy.
For a moment, they actually looked a little concerned, but covered it quickly with a look of disdain.
Like, oh honey, you got a big storm
I
coming.
remembered it. If I focused, a voice in the woods. I was drunk, angry, and it had promised me revenge on my brother's killers.
A deal. The voice in the
Hey,
woods?
didn't we only deal with blood?
Sure.
Yeah, right?
Not kidnapping. Okay, so I made a deal with a voice in the woods. Okay, they didn't explain the decrepit house and the cosplayer.
So then why am I here? Where am I? Where is near bald?
Your bolter.
That was good. Near ball.
You're a ball.
Me are ball te.
Niar Balte.
Ni.
Eris sighed
Niar
dramatically and
Balte.
covered their face.
The old one, Yarbalta, the forgotten god of the swamp.
Shrek!
I hate that you both said that.
Okay.
He's not forgotten. What had I been talking about again? We were getting off track.
It was green.
So why am I here?
This
bitch.
Made a deal. You're here until that deal is completed.
I thought I only gave blood.
Yeah, he only said blood. Here where?
Oh my god, you're
Eris
being
sighed
so
for a
vague.
very long
Nobody
time.
gave me the trip itinerary.
We're in
That's where
Myrrh.
you are.
Murr?
This
Murder.
place is called Mir.
Mirror.
Oh,
Mirror.
Oh, that's cool.
Mirror.
Yeah, close enough.
Mir.
Mir.
I can't roll my R's. Mirror.
Mirror.
Mir.
Mirror. Mirror.
Thank you for that.
Miami!
Alright, maybe it was a straight name. It didn't matter. Why wouldn't they give me
Oh
any
my
straight
god,
answers?
she deserves to die.
Miami!
Miami!
Okay, so I don't exactly have any money for a cab. How do I get back home?
Girl.
Oh my god, girl, you're gonna die! What do you mean I don't?
You can't leave. You made a deal.
She's the person in the
You're
horror
here
movie that's
until
gonna die
it's
first.
fulfilled.
Wait, what were we
Oh
supposed to give
no,
them?
I don't think so.
Fulfilled how? Where is this god? I want to speak to it. Take me
Gosh,
to your
she
manager.
is manager.
Eris shook their head. Uh-oh. They opened the door and stepped out, and for a moment, I thought they were just going to leave me with all these questions, but then they motioned for me to follow.
Oh, good.
Hogwarts?
We entered a narrow, long hallway. At one
This is
end,
Hogwarts.
there was a door, and at the other hallway, the hallway opened out into a larger room. That was where we seemed to be headed.
Give me amnesia vibes.
Ew.
Ooh. We entered the large room. It looked like a dining room, maybe. Along one wall, there was a doorway that was full of rubble. Another wall, there was a large fireplace where a table and chairs
I
were
was
set up.
addressing the things in the middle
The
of
walls were
Oh,
cracked
you mean the
stone,
nice pet?
similar to the hall and the bedroom. There were some cooking instruments by the fireplace and more closed doors. No windows.
Stay here.
Are we really not
I will
addressing
summon
the...
your bolter.
It was
This is
really
the plan,
she
isn't
was
it?
like, take me to the manager. Okay, and then they were
thing's
like,
gonna come
all
at
right.
us.
They started to leave through a small closed door, but before they vanished, I called out to them.
I do think it's a really nice costume. You know, real
Oh my god, just shut
fancy.
Girl!
Oh my
up.
god.
That thing's gonna come out.
They
of us.
huffed and shut the door without
She
replying.
deserves the death.
I shrugged and looked around the room. It was cluttered with stone,
It's
debris,
huge.
damp, but
It's
clean.
right there in the
It was
middle
still
of the
kind of
room.
cold, and I was glad I had my jacket.
It's not plot relevant
If this
yet.
place had heat, it didn't work. I moved to sit at the table when I froze.
Yes.
Oh, finally, thank you.
It was a spider. There's a very large spider crawling across the
To be
surface.
fair, that's the only cute
I think
spider
you
I've ever
leave
seen.
it alone,
Leave it alone. Leave it
Don't
alone.
touch it,
How,
don't touch it.
how would you put it outside?
Don't even
Apparently-
touch
Kill it. God, that would have some bad consequences. If I
Plus
left
for
it alone,
tame.
it'd probably leave me alone.
Wait, hold on. Look, we're getting points for tame. If I know anything about these situations, you don't want to be tame. You want to kick the shit out of a door. We should have put it
Are we sure
outside
that's
and
not
let
a
it have
person?
some light. Oh wait.
Because we got a point for Seta.
Seta's
earlier.
the girl with the white hair.
Wait,
You know
who's
that?
tame?
Yeah, I do.
No explanation. I have
Oh,
no
Kira
idea.
looked into the
Maybe
game.
it is, maybe it isn't. I guess I'll have
If
to figure
tame's
it
the unicorn, keep doing what we're doing.
out. Okay.
No, she already said who it was. I paced around the room and looked for clues about the god and all this nonsense. Maybe it was just an eccentric rich person.
Imagine.
I could not focus with a spider that fucking big walking around
I would
the
not
I
table.
think
Sitting
it's
down.
huge, just the whole side of that.
I'd be standing
I
up.
think it's bigger as the fucking chair nearly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Human.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
See, like
Maybe it's like
spiders.
it's her familiar.
Oh, that's her pet.
Oh my God,
bro,
she's
if we killed her, we probably
cute.
would've died.
Look, she got a little spider hairpiece. Oh my god, I love
Wait,
that.
she's cute. I hate spiders, but she's cute.
No, right? Same.
She's a goth GF. I'm just kidding.
I turned up the voice and froze. A girl, maybe slightly shorter than me, stood there.
Wait, are we
I
gonna
hadn't
see
heard her
Mars
come
too?
in or get as close to me as she
A
had.
worm?
She was all dolled up like a Lolita in an anime. How strange.
Hello?
Don't
Is
mind
Eleadora
my
like a
darling
weed?
little
She
friend.
knows a lot about this.
She likes to meet new people.
So what would happen if we just put her outside?
She set
Probably
her
bad
hand
shit.
on the table and the spider happily crawled up on her arm and then vanished into her hair. I swallowed uneasily. People can really be weird
It's
about
like
their
she's
pets.
trying to be ignorant about her
that's really
situation now.
cute.
I found a spider
Okay.
in my hair a couple times.
So
Yeah, me
you're
too.
the new
Oh,
In your hair, not
worshiper.
mine.
I'm Seta.
She cute. Look at her nails.
What?
Though. We love her acrylics.
Worshipper.
Taurus explained everything to you.
No.
Kids a chin.
They said I made a deal with some old god, but come on. None of this is real.
Oh, it is real. The sooner you accept that, the better.
Is she a
It'll
god too?
increase your chances of
I
survival.
don't know. Well, maybe she's another worshiper like they said. Survive.
The mirror is a
All he said is I needed to give
dangerous
blood.
place.
Nobody asked me whether I wanted to convert
I don't know
religions.
why I'm here. She smiled at me,
You're
and my heart fluttered.
Don't worry. I'm rooting
Oh,
for
We
you.
stand.
Oh,
We stand.
worm.
We stand.
I blinked, caught off guard. Cute? Dangerous? Mirror? I really wanted to go home now. Miami?
Miami.
What are you talking about? Eris said I couldn't leave.
You haven't looked outside yet, have you?
There are no windows.
Poor thing.
How the
You
fuck do
can
we look
try
outside?
to leave, but you won't get
Can we stay
far.
with you, mommy?
No, that can't be right. I glanced at all of the closed doors.
That one.
She pointed at one of the doors. I was starting to feel a bit dizzy. It felt like the room was starting to tilt.
Has she eaten
Maybe
anything?
if I looked outside, I would know where I was. Even better, I could just leave and go home. These people were beyond
so
weird, like they were part of some
Girl!
extreme costume party or something.
Oh my
When
gosh.
everything else can't be true, then like whatever you, the weird thing has to be true.
As I walked towards the door, Seta called me out.
Please be
Called out to
careful.
me.
We haven't had a new guest in such a long
I
time.
feel like she's gonna eat us.
I ignored her. I
like
kept
her.
going.
Oh, this is sick. I want to explore
See, this
around
is why
here.
you would die immediately.
I pushed open the door, large, heavy door, and stepped onto a set of stone steps. The slippery steps caught me by surprise, and I stumbled down them, struggling not
Go
to fall.
inside.
Somehow this reminds me of the House of Usher.
Finally, on firm.
Just
Usher,
the outside
Usher.
of the house.
That Usher?
No, the one we had, the little short story we had to read in English class, like 5 years ago.
Usher's house looks.
Usher, but I can't
name
think of
is
a single Usher song. Isn't the one where he's
yeah,
gonna make
yeah.
you scream?
Yeah.
Na, 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 na,
Is it part of the
na,
Black Eyed
yeah.
Peas or
No! Usher,
Black Eyed Peas.
Usher was not part of the Black Eyed Peas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, now that we're outside Usher's mansion.
This is my lungs such a fire. I couldn't breathe. The air was heavy and wet. The sky was dirty green with no sun, moon, or stars in the sky. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about Usher being in the Black Eyed Peas.
That is. Like at the end, that's actually.
Oh my god, it's Usher! Oh my god, the ground is hard
gonna
and
cry.
and the stone of the steps have been damp. Behind me, my head is so soft. Behind me loomed a stone structure that looked capable of collapsing at any moment.
Maybe
I
you should
washed
go
my
back to
hair.
yourself.
I took a few steps away and tried to piece together what I was seeing. This wasn't home. Yeah, it's
Same,
cool.
it's really good.
I wasn't nowhere near home. I wasn't even in the same country, planet, girl.
Wake up, honey.
It's gonna be right. I couldn't stay here. No.
Girl, the sooner you
There are no
accept it-
buildings, no roads, nothing in the sky. The further I looked, the less I could clearly make out. It was as if everything ended in a blur.
Here's the thing,
A
if you're in
low
a
buzzing and
situation like
scratching.
this, you just have to accept it and then move forward. you
Yeah.
know?
Go back inside.
Well, the only sounds I could hear, they were not like the hum of cicadas or chirps of birds I knew.
See, like, you just have to become an adventurer in a romantic
Start
fantasy
fucking everyone.
world.
Seduce the most powerful person.
Exactly.
And run around with a sword and leather straps on.
Like in
That's
the
just how it
mafia,
is.
you go for the head dude, so you get safe.
You're right. Wattpad has taught me
was
that.
prison.
That too. It was as if the ground I stood on was contorting somewhere deep and groaning at the effort. There was a faint stretch of rot and sulfur, and it seemed to come from everywhere. Demon. As
God,
if
we're
it
in
was just the
hell.
smell of the place. Oh my god, Supernatural taught me so
I was
much.
gonna say I've watched enough Supernatural.
I didn't know what else to do, so I just started walking.
Girl! hell?
my god, no, this is it. See, this
You
is for seconds.
you walk out and see this, and you're like, I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, like, are you kidding me?
What's going on?
The ground began to give slightly as I stepped, so I slowed down. Each step squelched and it only got
Red
worse.
steps out and
I
says,
tried to
"What are you
navigate.
doing in these swamps?"
I tried to navigate to try and bound, but I couldn't turn around without turning around. That's enough. If only I had worn better shoes.
Girl.
If
That's
only
what
you
you're
had
concerned
not
about?
made a deal with an old
I
demon
passed a few
god
more
and
trees and then came to water. A dirty brown water that was still eerily still. Oh my god, you're gonna get mosquitoes.
Girl.
You should
this
call
is like
you should call the
that's
government.
nasty.
I looked to each side, but the swamp stretched on and on as far as I could see.
So-
Shut up!
Who in their right mind was walking?
Get out, me
Why
swamp.
would you walk into that water? I'd be like, nope, take me, Spider
Are those
Queen.
snakes?
I would have just opened the door and
I
then
glanced back at the water and felt an inevitable begin to settle over me. I like had a
Inevitable.
problem.
Yeah.
I need to get into that. A twig snapped by my side and I jumped ready to fight if
Oh,
needed to.
now you're ready to
Oh my
fight?
god, why did that scare me?
Oh my god, it's so
A
pretty.
large,
Oh my God, it's
beautiful,
freaking
pure white
Gandalf's
horse stood there as if a hand
When
snuck
it
up
comes
on me.
back,
The
it's
absurdity
Gandalf
made
the
it
White.
laugh.
Yeah.
Made me laugh.
What are you doing out
This
here?
I think it's
gonna
probably
talk.
fucked,
It's
yeah.
gonna talk to us.
Is it Princess Celestia from My Little Pony? Friendship is
It was such a beautiful animal. I automatically thought of Barbie.
Oh,
But I hadn't seen
yeah.
any traces of horses or stables
Yeah,
back at
it's
the
like a Barbie
mansion.
horse.
Could there be any
Oh,
other
it's a
another house in
mimic,
here? What was it
and
wild?
It's actually a treasure chest.
I think it's a monster.
It's okay. I think it's a person or another familiar, maybe. Like the other one has
I took a
spider.
slow steps towards it. I was afraid it would scare it, but it stood confidently. It shook its head gently, almost as if it was showing off its silky mane. I bet it's a monster.
It's a mimic. It's gonna turn into a treasure chest.
I think so too. I've never seen a
Treasure
horse so
chest
close
is a
before,
giant
and I
monster.
had no idea how to ride
Why
it.
are you riding
But
people's
maybe there was
horses?
a saddle, and they could take me away, maybe to
not
another
seeing it on
house,
its
maybe
back,
through the
it's right
swamp,
there.
just away.
What a good horse.
Thing's gonna fuck you
I
up.
reached out, wanting to
It's
feel
gonna open
the.
its mouth.
Do
but
horses
it's
have fur?
Split in half.
It
It's gonna be
stood
all
contently as if waiting. I could trust it.
Yeah.
I knew I could. It'd take me somewhere safe. Those big, soft eyes were telling me
No,
to
no,
climb
no,
on
no,
and
that's
feel
what
its
they do.
skin.
Bad.
My fingers almost grazed the horse when I was suddenly pulled back off of my feet and flung backwards.
Ooh!
Usher!
I like him. Fuck.
I had
Looks like
crashed
the
into a
champion
tree
from League of
trunk.
Legends.
I managed
Oh,
to sit up
yeah.
enough to see a large man in all black stand
Oh,
between me and the horse.
King!
His back was turned to me and he was speaking to the animal.
I slowly
Go back to the
started to
swamp,
be
Lucky.
seduced
Wait,
by
I
him.
want to hear him talk. Wait, go on.
Hey,
I scrambled to
Wait,
my
talk
feet,
again.
watching the horse start
Wait,
to back
He
away.
looks like the guy from.
hey, what do you think you're
like
doing?
The gatekeeper from Thor.
Oh, Heimdall.
the
It's
Idris
him.
Elba?
yeah, yeah. Well.
Saving your life, new blood.
Okay, Daddy.
The horse whinnied and scampered back into the dense forest, gone.
I have decided to seduce him. Excuse me?
You're the new worshiper that I heard about, aren't you?
Okay, he's hot.
Humans
I
don't
like
just stumble
him.
on this place,
I'll
so
be
it has
whatever
to.
you want me to be, sir.
Yo, he knows our name already. That's
Wait,
kinda-
how did he pronounce her
Ellie,
name?
Well, I mean, probably.
Eleadora.
Eleadora.
how did you find out about me so fast? And who are you exactly? And can I date you?
I dusted myself off, careful not to take my eyes off of him. I really, really didn't like to be called a worshiper, but there is no reason to correct him right now.
Yes.
Alright, Ellie,
We're gonna worship
call
something.
me Tristan.
Oh,
Tristan.
Okay, Tristan.
Suddenly the name Tristan is a good name.
Suddenly?
Fire. Look at his eye. Anyway.
Anyways,
A friend.
the white
A
boys are no longer allowed to
boyfriend?
be named Tristan.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
know this place as badly as you do.
He has a hot voice.
Why don't we help each other?
Yes!
Yes!
Anything you want,
He is definitely gonna double cross us.
King!
I studied him. I'm sure of his real motive.
Eris said I couldn't leave. Are you trapped here like I am?
Kira said, "Let me sit up for this."
Yeah, I want to sit on something else.
You're gonna say
Tristan
that.
spread his legs. Look at me if I was stupid.
I am. You can trust me. I'm human like you.
Are you? I don't
Those
think you're
are
human.
sick context.
I do want to date you, but I don't think you're human.
In Team Wolf, that spiral symbol is tattooed on like the werewolves,
Oh.
Wait, is he
and
a
his
werewolf?
eyes
he a
are
werewolf?
are
Team Jacob?
glowing.
Oh my god, he's a
Team
The
werewolf.
eyes also glow in Team Wolf. Ow! I hit my.
He's a werewolf.
Team
Oh
Tristan.
wait, is that the? Never mind. I was about to say. I think I watched that show for
Teen
way
Wolf?
too long.
Oh yeah. me too.
As he spoke, his eyes glowed. For a moment, I considered the others, Seda, Eris. Can we just date all of them? They had all been in costume, hadn't they? Of everyone I had met, he had looked the most human, but the horse, the house, it couldn't be real, could it? He wasn't human. None of them were.
That's okay.
This is the first, good move so far.
Yeah.
Nice edges. Sorry.
Thank God.
The realization hit me like a sudden, like a sudden burst of cold water, but I tried my best not to show it on my face. Right now, I just had to figure out what Tristan was trying to say. He was either lying to me or something else is going on,
God.
but I don't care.
Sure.
What? Oh my.
We just blindly follow him.
Alright.
No, because can we? I think we can die in this game. I think it's
Well,
a survival.
I think he won't kill us that easily.
Yeah. Let's say sure and hear what he has to say. I want to flirt a little. Okay.
Selfless.
I'll think about it.
While you're thinking about it, try not to get yourself killed.
Yes,
I
King.
just like his voice.
Excuse me?
Smooth like
That
butter.
white horse, that was a nuckin, not a horse.
What's a knock?
Knockin'?
So,
If you had touched it, it would have dragged you into the swamp, drowned you, and eaten you.
I knew it.
Huh.
Of course it would
You
have.
must have been weak. Its glamour on you wasn't very strong. I thought I'd have to restrain you.
Glamour.
What if he's
good,
a
I
knockout?
guess.
Knock
So,
in?
escape?
Whatever.
Which way?
Sorry.
It's okay.
He shook his head, looking back over his shoulder.
It's not that easy. This swamp goes on forever. It surrounds the mansion. And don't even think about getting into the water. You wouldn't last a minute. Nuckin isn't the only creature out here.
Okay, so what now? Are those
go
those
back.
He
three
shrugged his
dudes
shoulders.
like an Outlast
I
2 in the
don't
bottom
know
of the lake?
Oh,
It has to
God.
be a way, and I'm going to find it. Two people looking is better than one.
'Cause two.
I don't know, I kind of trust him.
I
I
trust
think
him.
he's too
It's
charming.
I don't think
That's-
he's a human,
Wait,
but
what's
No.
the necklace mean? Everything.
Well, she said it
means
meant
It
werewolf.
means you really
I mean, at
like
least
In, like, in the
Team-
show.
Avatar
in
The
Team
Last
Wolf it was a
Airbender.
werewolf
I
thing.
thought he got a tattoo around
I
his
think
arm.
he likes Naruto.
Well, Derek, I think, had the spiral one.
Oh,
He's a
yeah,
weeaboo.
yeah.
Now I shrugged.
I'm
If
pretty
what he
watching
said was true, then I had no
Same,
way of
watching.
walking out of this place, so I'd have to go back.
Just trust
I
me.
guess I should go back to the mansion.
Why don't you bring him with you?
Yeah,
Come
like
with
I
me,
said,
please.
I'll show you the way.
Thank
Oh,
you.
he knows.
I'll show you the way.
Okay,
Sure.
okay.
Do you know the way?
Thanks.
Yes.
Yes.
Plus one Tristan. He's really.
I'm
hot.
buying this game when it comes out.
Yes.
Can I buy him?
You have to buy it on the Elfies.
Yeah, of course.
I could have made it on my own, but being alone in these
Are we
woods
gonna
wasn't
have,
exactly
figure
ideal.
statues released? 'Cause
Oh my
Kinda
god.
Right.
looks like he's from Kingdom Hearts. So.
Can I set up the merch deal?
He turned and started walking without another word. I joined
No,
him
why
and
are you
tried to match his
talking?
quick, quiet pace. When I glanced over at him, he looked like he was deep in thought.
Oh, I love a
Talk
man
to me,
who thinks.
Tristan.
Oh, your voice is
I
smooth
love
like
a man
butter.
who ignores
With
me.
thoughts. Yeah. Mood.
I didn't know anything
Come on,
about
man.
him, but he didn't give off a dangerous vibe quite like the others.
you're all-
This was different. He was just confusing.
So, what's your deal?
What, my deal?
He's like, huh? What?
To be
I don't
fair,
deal.
He
What?
sounded so offended.
Because we just
How'd you
called
end
it.
up trapped here? You make a deal like
He's like,
I
"What?"
did?
He opened his mouth, but instead of speaking, he only took a breath.
Well,
If you want me to trust you, you probably shouldn't lie to me.
Period.
Like, you know how you being.
He
just-
smirked at
evil,
me and
evil.
shook
He
his
looks
head.
evil.
That kind of is an evil face.
fine.
I got
I
friends on
don't
the
remember.
other
Oh,
side.
Okay, yeah, sure, bud. All right.
Bullshit.
Yeah, thank
No,
you.
really. I've been here too long.
Oh,
This place.
That's
messes with
great.
your mind.
I mean, you look sad, so. You really can't remember?
No. Can you?
What?
It was just
Do
like
it?
6 hours.
I knew I had made a deal. I stopped walking for a second. I made a deal with
Nearbold.
Nearbald for something
Nearbalted.
important.
Uh,
My brother. Well, she was
Why did
drunk
he
when she made that deal, to
Why
be
did-
fair.
Why did he smirk? He's like, huh, yeah, I don't remember. Totally.
Okay, but when she said, what's your deal? I
Well,
thought
it's
she just meant like,
Miami. They're
what's your
partying
deal,
out.
man? What's your deal? Not like, what's your deal? What's happening? I can remember, but it's like it happened several months ago instead of.
I told you. This place messes with your mind. If you really want to remember, you should write it down.
just like Spirited Away.
I guess I should.
Kinda
She's gonna
like
fucking
it.
write it on blood with blood on her arm.
Wait, what happened in Spirited Away?
He sighed. You're
She-
outside the
it's,
mansion now.
She, like, she
Yubaba
gave
took her
Yubaba,
name.
and she forgot what her name was, and that's the only way she can like leave the spirit world, basically.
And he glanced over at some crack-stained glass.
Find you if I learn anything. Could you do the
You're
same?
not staying?
I will.
He's
Look
got
at
a...
those
Please
spots
don't
she
leave me
did.
alone.
I wasn't sure how I would find him,
Real
but this place
hot.
wasn't that big.
Please don't
Wait,
go.
no, come back.
He left. I thought about stopping him to ask for more information, but decided against it. I don't want to waste time chatting while memory's fading. Why don't you come inside?
Come back.
God, that scared me.
I
Door.
hate that door.
I walked inside feeling more lost than I had when I stepped outside.
Honestly, just live in this house.
If Tristan
With
was
him.
was right,
It's
then there
fine.
was no way of getting home on foot, but he seemed to think there was another way out. If I had been brought here, then there had to be some kind of door.
Logically, yes.
I just needed to find it.
There you are. I've been looking for you.
Oh, hi, Iris.
Harris,
What is this place?
I told you.
you haven't told me shit.
No, what is this place? My memories are all fuzzy. We're surrounded by swamps, and a crazy horse monster tried to eat me.
Mir, as I told you
I
before.
can't pronounce it.
Mir!
Mir.
Knockin'? How did you resist the glamour?
Because I'm the chosen one,
Her,
bitch.
listen, her outfit was like 2 seasons too late, you know what I mean?
I didn't really resist as much as I was saved by Tristan.
Harris Fashion
Should I
Week was
tell them?
canceled this year due to
No, no, no.
quarantine,
Hell
so.
no.
Claim to have magical powers, I
I'm the
think.
chosen one.
Well,
I will bring
so I
balance
guess we
to
have
the
to say we have
force.
magical powers.
Actually,
Plus wild.
I'm a powerful witch. I'm immune to all
Oh
forms
my
of this
God, they're gonna
glamour you
attack
speak
us.
of. I don't want to brag,
Oh,
but
we're gonna die.
She was saved by our
Oh.
sad little puppy.
Don't call
Aw,
him
damn.
don't expose me. What?
Oh,
Look,
you
that's me.
might call him Tristan.
That is you.
I call him sad little.
Don't you disrespect him like that. He's hot as shit.
With my lie exposed, I just felt silly.
Zeta, this is Eleadora.
Eleadora.
Okay.
How do you
Just
know
call
my
her
full
Dora.
name?
What do you prefer to go by?
Oh, can we enter?
Ellie's
oh,
fine.
it's her own name.
I prefer to go by your
I
Overlord
was gonna
Supreme.
go by Billy.
I want to go home. I offer my blood, not to
That's
move into
what
a
I
creepy
said.
swamp mansion.
You can go home.
Jesus Christ, these are jump scares.
I think he's cute.
I don't.
He's charming in a cryptid way, like
I
Mothman.
froze. It felt like a nightmare
Wait.
stood before
What's
me,
up with
and I
that
had forgotten
heart?
how to breathe. It was the voice from the woods.
I see Zeta has run off. A shame.
Eleadora, you have promised your blood in exchange.
I feel like maybe he just takes like 75 business years to complete your request.
I bet.
No, wait. How much blood did we promise?
We didn't
him?
say.
Didn't do
Well,
They just
specifics.
said blood. I wanted to scream out, Ellie! Call me Ellie! But my brother's killers. It suddenly felt very clear in my mind. All of the fog was gone.
Can we stab
The
that thing? in the
killers
heart?
are currently suffering and will
I don't think
continue
that's
to do so, as you wish.
How?
Oh.
Did you make them eat the same kind of ice cream for the rest of their lives with no option of eating any other kind of ice cream? Like,
Maybe
what
it's
kind of
Flavors
slow,
on it?
painful deaths. They start to lose all of their faculties and they're in immense
Well, then,
pain.
yeah, they said we couldn't leave
Yeah, like
until
old
they were
age.
done.
Yeah.
I think we could have done that without him. Though.
What if we chose something really simple then?
Well, I think maybe if you said if they died, maybe he'd be like, it's not done yet. I haven't killed them all yet. Or like, I want everyone to know I haven't done it yet. Jail. Well, the legal system takes a while.
Look at this little bitch's smirk on
I
the side,
held
though.
the
This chubby
I don't think his smile has changed.
He's just like. He looks like that. The little baby that looks like the smiley face French fries. You know, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That,
Oh,
baby.
yeah.
He's like. Yeah, that's the one.
I started to tremble. My blood? Was this thing going to kill me?
Girl. I don't want to die.
Your Balta isn't going to kill you.
Well,
I
Listen to
hope
them.
you
He
quiet
literally has
your
been telling you
blood.
wait.
everything.
So
You
if we
ignore him.
menstruate,
But I won't be on my
just-
period for another week.
That is what you are worried about.
well,
So you take some of my blood,
Look
and
at her
then I
eyes.
can
She's
go
like,
home.
She's
I
like this.
require all of your blood.
Yeah, so that will kill me.
I thought you said
shit,
you
it's been
weren't
40
going
minutes?
to kill me.
Not all at once. Your Balta will take a little at a time. You'll feel a bit sleepy, and then your Balta will wait
So
for you
like
to
Like a
enough blood
vampire.
transfusions until he's
I
taken
shook my head. I
as
just wanted to
much
go
blood as
home.
my body.
None of this could be real, but it felt real. It felt like I was trapped in a nightmare.
When can I leave? I want to go back home.
You are in my domain. You will remain until I have
Wait, hold on. If we replenish our own blood, then we'll never.
human years.
No, I think he's just gonna take the equivalent of all of your blood. What?
but we didn't
I
read the
shall
terms and
take
services.
Oh.
to quack the human.
I mean,
No.
if we're only here for like 2 or 3 years, it's not that bad. To be honest.
No.
Just stay inside.
It's a long
chill.
time.
Just seduce Tristan and have a grand old
That's what
time
we're
together.
gonna. That's gonna be happening to us. Is how the U.S. is going.
Yeah.
Uh,
Whew.
The god's eyes glowed slightly, and that was enough. I didn't think I ran.
Right in, Tristan. Right in, Tristan. Right in, Tristan. Right in, Tristan.
I think we should end it now. It's
Okay.
been 40 minutes.
Oh, God.
I didn't even realize.
So on the next episode,
I mean,
guess
I
we're
was
gonna
so
find out what
invested, I didn't even
happens.
realize.
So currently
The
we're in
music.
Miami.
Log, it's probably log.
Start?
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh,
Oh.
no, that's the...
Oh, so does it start then?
What's that flower thing next to the... and then it's probably, like, up there, maybe. Oh, maybe it's
Download
saved.
one?
That one. It's
Isn't
probably
that,
the upload
isn't it that one?
Usually it's that one.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Look at this music is intense.
Well,
What a
we're running.
cliffhanger.
Well, what do we think so far? I like it.
I'm really into this.
I think it's
Tristan
really
is hot.
cool.
I
That's
will
the name of this
100% buy
episode.
this when it comes
Oh
out.
yeah.
Oh, Tristan.
Tristan is in, sis. We haven't even seen the original.
Tristan.
When does this game come out? Is there a date?
Well, the Kickstarter's in July, so...
Let me see the Steam. Coming
Coming
soon.
soon.
Yo, props to the creator, man. I'm hooked.
Scribble Games.
All you had to do was put Tristan in there, and then you got a soul.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
look, we played a lot of visual novels on Elfies and off of Elfies, and I gotta say, I'm into this one.
This is really good. I like it.
I just wish we could pronounce anything.
Miami?
Miami and
Mirror?
Nicholas.
Nearbald?
Nearbolt.
Near
That was
Nearbalta?
funny.
Near
Funny.
Balta. Kind of like a t sound. You didn't say
Nebraska.
I
Nearbald.
thought you were saying Nobratata, like tata.
Nebra-ta-ta-ta. Nebra-ta-ta-ta.
Nebraska.
Nebra-ta-ta-ta.
His name's Nebraska. We live in Miami.
Oh my god. Alright, so we're gonna link
Check
everything
out all the
we
links in the
possibly
description.
Their Kickstarter might be up by the time we post this, so if you
Can.
want to go help,
Thank you
Support the
for
grind.
to the person that works
Scribble
on this that
Games.
sent it to us.
Thank you,
Scribble
Scribble
Games for sending
Games.
this to us.
It's sick.
Genuinely been a
And
pleasure.
please give us more
Yeah.
Tristan content.
We are in love with him.
I will.
I know we haven't
Oh my
met
God.
everyone else, but
He's the one, sis.
oh man,
God, he's dreamy.
we are in love.
I want a body pillow.
Don't
Can you
ruin
work on
Oh
that?
my god, a
With the
body
merch
pillow.
deal?
Can we get some like posters,
Oh,
life-size cardboard
hell
cutouts.
yes.
Okay, headcanon. How tall do you think Tristan is?
Like 6 foot.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably have.
He's
it on
like
canon,
5'4".
Short king.
I mean, I'm not mad about it. Anyway,
Who do you like so far the most in the comments, Seta or Tristan?
You could also say.
I know
Eris,
we haven't
guess.
talked to
You could
Seta
say
very-
Elris. They're pretty cool.
Oh, Elvis too.
Eris, the bird.
Eris?
Eris.
Eris? Who?
I said that. I said we
Nebraska?
should be able to
Nebraska.
romance near Balta.
Is that like the
Nearbalta.
ultimate ending? You just suck into his big mouth. And that's
Is that romance?
the maybe.
I mean, it's more.
Oh god.
All right, thanks for watching.
All right,
guys.
we've officially taken it too far, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. Hit that like button.
Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.